So how do you actually stay charged while you're on the road traveling? And no, I'm not talking about keeping your energy up. We can do another video on that later, but I'm actually talking about devices. As a podcaster and someone who loves my Apple devices specifically, it's important for me to be able to work while on the road. Like this week, I was traveling all week, wasn't home at all, and so I needed to be confident that I could still get work done even while on the plane, while traveling, while sitting in the airport. And let's be real, when you're traveling around, you never know what the airport outlet situation is going to be. There could be very few outlets even available. There could be hundreds of people crowding around just a couple. I've seen all that situation. And even in the hotel rooms you're staying at, you never really know if the outlets are going to be readily accessible, or if you're unplugging things, if you have to try and squeeze behind the bed in order to plug your charger in. So I wanted to talk about two very specific solutions, extra batteries basically, that I use to help charge all of my devices while on the road. So the very first one, this is for especially if you're in the airport and you don't want to be tied to an outlet, tied to one spot, just sitting there. You want to be able to walk around, get your coffee at Starbucks, then head on over to the barbecue joint you saw in the airport. I highly recommend, first of all, this company, Anker. It's Anker. Go check them out. They have a bunch of different solutions. I'm going to talk to you about two here today that I really like. The first is their Mini, I believe it's called. It's basically like a lipstick kind of size charger. It has one plug here for a USB. So you just plug your USB in and then tap the little button here and it'll turn green, and then it's charging your device. This is great. It has several charges. It holds several phone charges in it. You're going to get a lot of life. And the other really cool thing is it has this IQ technology. Basically, what that allows it to do is allows the battery here to detect what device you're plugging into it, and then adjust the amperage and all that other stuff. I don't know enough about this to speak intelligently about it, but it adjusts it to make sure your device gets the correct charge, and so that it's charging as fast as possible, which is awesome. I know there's been several times where I've been using my phone on the plane, run out of battery, plug it into one of these, and in seconds it's back up to a full charge. Not a full charge, it's back up to usable charge, and then it doesn't take too long, a few minutes, and it'll be back on a full charge for the phone, which is awesome. The other one is the bigger solution. Now this holds several more chargers. This is my favorite one. It's the Astro E7, recommended to me by another person who travels all the time. And this one has actually 3 outlets in here. And again, they all have the IQ technology in it, so that they will charge whichever device fast enough, or as fast as possible, making sure your devices get the correct charge. Another kind of just random feature, it actually has, let's see if I can get it. It actually has a little light. There we go. It actually has a little flashlight. I've never used it. That's why I couldn't even remember how to turn it on. But if you hold the button on the side, it has a little flashlight. This button's how you activate it. You'll see the little blue lights. Come on. Yep. And so this holds a ton of charges. I've actually used this to even charge laptops before. It doesn't work super well for that, but it will work. For that, it'll kind of keep a charge if you're not using it. But yeah, I would definitely check this guy out. And they do take a long time to recharge back up. But part of that is because it holds so much charge in it. The lipstick obviously doesn't take as long, but this will take several hours. I think it was around 4 hours. If you going from straight dead charge to get it all charged up, it takes about 4 hours, I believe. But I would highly recommend you go check out Anker. They'll have more information about all of their products. It's a great line of chargers, high quality chargers. You can find all of that information and links to these two devices by going to yourpodcastguru.com/018TV for episode number 18 of Power of Podcasting TV. And now it's time for me to wrap up and head on home, just ending all the trips. So it's exciting to get back on the road, and I'll be using my Anchor batteries to make sure that I can work on the entire trip home.